Boba and Pearl's beach day in Wilmington. Boba, a chubby pug with a love for snacks, and Pearl, a bouncy Boston Terrier who never ran out of energy, were in for a special treat, a beach day with their family in Wilmington, North Carolina. As soon as they arrived at Wrightsville Beach, Boba waddled onto the sand, sniffed the salty air, and immediately flopped onto his belly. Pearl, on the other hand, was already sprinting in circles, kicking up sand everywhere. "Come on, Boba, let's run." Boba sighed dramatically. "I'll run if there's food involved." The kids giggled and pulled out a frisbee. "Let's play." Dad tossed the frisbee across the sand, and Pearl took off like a rocket. Boba, realizing there were no snacks involved, opted for a slow, determined waddle. Pearl leaped into the air, caught the frisbee, and trotted back proudly. But before she could hand it over, Boba tackled her. Well, more like flopped on top of her. "Boba," Pearl squeaked, half buried under his pudgy belly. "What?" Boba said, rolling off her. "I was trying to help." Pearl huffed, shook off the sand, and zoomed toward the waves. The kids chased after her, laughing as they all splashed in the shallow water. Even Boba, despite his usual laziness, waddled in, his curly tail wagging. Just as things were going smoothly, a sneaky seagull swooped down and stole a bag of chips from the family's beach towel. Boba gasped. That was food. Pearl's ears perked up. Chase it. And just like that, chaos. Boba and Pearl took off after the seagull, barking wildly. The kids ran after them, Mom and Dad trailing behind. The seagull, clearly enjoying this game, flapped just high enough to stay out of reach. Pearl jumped, missed. Boba tried to jump, did not leave the ground. The chase led them right to a small tide pool, where Pearl, to focus on the bird, went straight into the water with a splash. Boba, being a true best friend, ran to help her, and immediately tripped over his own feet. Both puppies sat in the tide pool, soaked and defeated, as the seagull cackled overhead, victorious. Mom shook her head, laughing as she pulled them out. "All right, I think that's enough adventure for today." Later, as the sun set over Wilmington, Boba and Pearl curled up on a beach towel, tired but happy. The kids shared their leftover sandwiches with them, and all was right with the world. Boba sighed contently. "Now this is the kind of day I like." Pearl wagged her tail. "Until next time, Seagull."